up, Big Rat? 3, 10, back at it. There's not really much to say about SmackDown. It was pretty short, most of those commercials. 7-story magnet. You were on my TNA Impact review video saying how I never answer your questions, any false advertising. My Q&A, answer the question you gave me, and it also told you why I avoided your text about the McMahon Orton storyline, which I really don't want to know. So please, don't send it to me. All your questions can be answered right there, okay? Just go back. I responded to both of your questions. Impact was, this SmackDown was pretty short. Most of the stuff I have to say really come from the Battle Royale, just some spots I thought were cool. So we start by seeing that Jeff Hardy in the chamber. If he recovers from his injury and everything, he will be in the Elimination Chamber, which, I'm good with, but he doesn't have any heat. So I really need to see next week's SmackDown and see what heat he gets from Matt going into the chamber. Because really he has no story, and if he doesn't have any story, he's definitely not going to win. Kozlov won the Battle Royal. Who didn't see that coming? Hi, Kazarni. Hi, Scotty Goldman. I didn't see either of those two in SmackDown. I haven't seen Scotty Goldman in like 5 months. He's in the Battle Royal. Kazarni was on one SmackDown, like 3 months ago. They haven't shown him since. I don't know what the heck happened to him, but he was in this Rumble. Battle Royale, and did nothing. What a surprise. MVP's feuding with Shelton during the Rumble. A triple dropkick by by Carlito Primo and R-Truth gives a triple dropkick to Kozlov. I'll admit, I've been watching wrestling for a long time. I've never seen a triple dropkick before. Maybe R-Truth is getting a push. I asked Coffee Ninja B8 if he was, and I agree with Coffee Ninja B8 when he said they used to at first, but not really. Let's see, after beating the Brian Kendrick last week, being the last person eliminated from the Battle Royale, fighting with Kozlov, actually thinking about he might be getting his push. He's just starting over again. So Coffee, the question I gave you like a month ago, take it back, because I think now he finally is getting his push. Hurricane Helms just then cuts an amazing promo when he says how we're brothers, basically, how we worked so hard to achieve the dream, and when one of us finally did it, the egotistical Matt Hardy had to take him down. And then they went to the ring, they started fighting, because Matt called him out. MVP versus Shelton, MVP wins. Shelton tells him that VPM, instead of MVP, should be called VPM for Very Peyton Manning, because they were in Indianapolis. How Peyton Manning always blows it under pressure, which I thought that was a pretty cool move by Sheldon. I think this losing streak was good for MVP. I don't care what people say. This turned him into a face. This losing streak turned into a face. Because at first fans were laughing, but then, towards the end, they really wanted him to win. Before it was a joke, like, hey, you're not going to get your money. Now they're rooting for him. Come on, MVP, you can do it. You can do it. So now he's over with the crowd, and he's a face now. So I honestly think this was a great move for him. This losing streak. I don't care what people say. Saying it was a thing backstage, which it was, but it helped his career more than it hurt it. I'm sorry, but it did. Where are my cruiserweights? I asked that question. Where are my cruiserweights? Because the Divas sure are stinking it up. They actually did a promo highlighting Maurice's return. Who the hell wants to see Maurice? God. It was Eve versus Michelle. Eve is very green in the ring. She obviously needs a lot more time. I wouldn't give her too much shit because she's new. But in a submission match was like the worst way to do it. Where are my cruiserweights? I really miss my cruiserweights. Here's a theory I've been thinking for a long time. They should have made the women's title a universal title that can be defended on both brands. Like how Trish Stratus defended against Melina. And when Trish showed wrong, Melina's from SmackDown at Survivor Series in 2005. The women's title really should have been universal. The women's championship appeared on both brands and defended it there. They didn't have to add a women's championship to SmackDown. That really hurts it. Because they had to take away the cruiserweight division, which I loved. I desperately wanted the cruiserweights. Where are my cruiserweights? None of them have turned into stars, except maybe Chavo Guerrero. He's not even a star. He just, he got elevated. They thought their original theory was, if we take away the cruiserweight title, it's a good thing. All the cruiserweight guys can become mid-carders. No, they're all nowhere to be found now. Jimmy Wayne Yang is one of the most talented wrestlers I've seen, and he's doing jobbing. He's a jobber to the star status. And it caused some people to leave, like Shannon Moore, Paul London, Super Crazy. They left. They really had nothing more to do once the cruiserweight division was gone. So they really should have had a universal women's title. Umaka defeats Kung Funaki, and then in the main event, The Undertaker and Triple H defeated Big Show and Edge when Big Show turns on Edge and punches him in the face because Edge was shoving him around, which I thought was pretty cool. And I like that. You know, it shows that Big Show isn't really a part of the Vicky Guerrero Edge shit, which I really hate. But it looks good. This SmackDown Elimination looks fantastic. Okay, like I said, the match quality is gonna be great. It has a good story behind it. It's not predictable. Well, it's not really predictable. I can predict who would win, but I wouldn't put my life on it. Yes, I know the Raw one is very predictable, but we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have a great match out of it, which is what I've been trying to say for the past week. Plus, we're still have another Raw. Maybe they might throw in another twists and turns. That's it. Jeff Hardy returns next week. That's all I can say. Oh, my Q&As, they're no longer going to be 4 questions because I do too many. I've done 2, and I already have enough questions for a 3rd. So really, no, I can't do 4 questions. I know I want to give a decent amount of time for each question, but I really can't because I'll be making Q&As every week, and I don't have the time at all to do that. I only have time to review the shows because they're on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and you know I'm very bad with doing reviews for SmackDown TNA. They usually find them on Sunday and Saturdays. This week I got lucky. I can't really make reviews during the day, so like this is all the stuff I really have time for. I can't make Q&As like every 2 days. It's too much. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to prolong my Q&As for more questions. If I have to make it in 2 parts, I have to make it in 2 parts. But I really can't do 2 Q&As a week. Oh, I've reached 50 subscribers. Yay! Thank you for all who subscribed. PNR Wrestling, you were my first. Jeff Gold. No, Dante One Savage and Jeff Gold, I think like 1450. Well, thank you too. You 2 were my last 2. Thank you, Radius2X. You were my 3rd subscriber. You were the first big name guy who actually plugged me and stuff, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Coffee Ninja BA, RKO Kid 89, and especially Instant Classic. 50 subscribers in 3 weeks. Good things lie ahead. Good things lie ahead. I'm gonna continue doing my business. Send me requests for King of the Pen. King of the Pen is when I review books. I have a lot of books, so please, I want to do more of those. Send me requests for books. I have a lot of books. Trust me. Okay. That's it. And that's my Big Rat 310 cents on that. Sorry, Radius, you gave me permission. Thanks for the plug, by the way. I'm Big Rat 310, and I'm out. Peace.